Well, a good morning to you guys. Unfortunately for us, it is not a really good morning. Um, so in kayfabe, we had a big fire. I need to show you guys what it looks like, because yeah, it is not good at all. Here we are. So as you can see, there's a fire still kind of ongoing here. Our dairy barn burnt down, and it is not good. It looks like there's only one bale of silage. I guess it was too wet that didn't get burned. But yeah, cows, barn are all gone. So I'm going to be going through the insurance and seeing what I can do to fix that. Hopefully I can build back the barn, and I know we can't bring back the cows, but we'll have to buy more and see what we can do about that. But yeah, it really sucks. And today's episode was supposed to be all about soybeans, but I figured I needed to show you guys this first. Now, in order to properly assess the amount, we need to find out how much our barn cost. And right here we can see about $722,500. So yeah, almost $730,000 that the insurance is going to have to notch up somehow, but we'll see. Maybe they can cough that up for us. And as far as cows go, well, cows, we can figure that out pretty quickly by checking at the animal dealer. We can see what the price of those cows are. And then while we're thinking of it, you guys will remember a couple episodes back that I had 2 headers that went missing on me. So I'm just looking here, 88,000 for these New Holland headers that I did have that went missing. So probably figure about 90,000 a piece. So that's 180,000. So we're looking at right around $1 million to replace everything. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the insurance, and we're gonna talk to them, see what they can do for us, and hopefully we can bring this back, because the farm's definitely got to go back to what it was. But we can't be too sad for too long, because we have work to do, right? So we need to get the soybean harvest on the way, and we are going to do exactly that. I'm going to send these boys off on the road, and yeah, let's get going. I think for our next episode, once we can get our insurance all dealt with, oh my goodness, my English, then we'll probably end up, oh, that was not what I wanted. There, that's what I wanted. Yeah, as I was saying, once we get our insurance dealt with, and we're back on the road, we get our farm back, rebuild, then I think we might go and start cultivating and seeding soon. October is the perfect time to be putting in some of that winter wheat. It looks like the combines are getting along nicely though, so that's good. They're doing their job just the way I'd hoped. Can't see if this one's working any faster than the other. It's just a little bit of a wider swath that it's cut, which is really cool. I'm enjoying watching these things work. There may be a bigger combine in the future, but it is nowhere near right now. I figure since it's going to take a while for those combines to fill up, why don't we take the tractor out, and we'll cultivate that cornfield that we were working on last week. That way it's doing something. Where's my cultivator though? Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm concerned. After that game crash, it seems like so much stuff went missing. I had to download tons and tons and tons of mods. In fact, I had to download the entire game again after that last crash I had. So in kayfabe, we're going to say that we had a giant robbery at our place, because that would seem about right. It really stinks that had to happen, but I guess it is what it is. Anyway, let's unfold this bad boy here. We'll start on the far side, but I do want to kind of cut around these poles, because otherwise he's just going to get stuck. And that's not what we need. Oh, did you guys see the game freeze there again? Oh man, it's making me nervous. I'm gonna have to save the game before it freezes again. I don't want to have to do this episode over for the third time. That would just be awful. You know, the other thing I noticed is that one of my cultivators is missing, so that is also part of the theft that happened during the great crash. So that's another thing I got to deal with the insurance, and I think that thing was about $50,000 worth. So we're at $1,050,000 roughly. $1,050,000. Man, this is hurtful. Oh man. Anyway, it looks as though that combine's still going, but he's got just a little strip left. We should maybe take a look and see how far they are. Maybe they're just about done. This soybean field is definitely not taking long. Oh my goodness. These large headers make short work of everything, don't they? That is incredible. Oh yeah, he's just about full. I guess I can maybe stick around. I'll cut across here for just a sec. Try not to damage too much of my soybeans. Yeah, why don't we just hang on tight? This combine should be full in just a minute. There we go. Of course, we had to run over our soybeans again, but there's one combine full, and the other one already had a notification that it was getting very close to full. So we'll be emptying that one out as soon as it turns around, no doubt. Once we have this one serviced. Man, this is not going to be a really long episode if we keep cutting soybeans this quick. These headers really do make short work of everything. I love it. This is combine number 2 right beside me, and we just finished servicing him. So he's empty, ready to go. We'll bring this back to our grain pit and dump this out over at our silo there. Yeah, that's a good little amount of soybeans, but I'm surprised there's not more. I don't know if I didn't fertilize really well or what the deal is. I'm a little disappointed, to be honest, that it's not more than it is. Oh well, can't win at everything, they say. I'm going to actually tuck that back in, because I have a feeling I'm going to have to drive past it and then stick the spout in there. Why don't we give that theory a try? Real bumpy here in the dirt. Alright. Let's try this, see if we can do this. I don't want it to go into the trailer per se. I'm just looking for it to go into the pit. There it is. Not much room there, but we did make it. That can dump in there. That should definitely help. Why don't we take a look at our numbers here? Actually, stand right here, we should be able to tell. So wheat, we don't have a whole lot. Soybeans will definitely beat that out. Oats is just a little bit. Canola a bit more. Barley's plenty, and then corn is way up there. Yeah, you can see how soybeans is jumping up in the list. Actually kind of fun. But it jumps past canola in just a bit. There we go. Will it beat barley? That's a good question. That is the question we're asking here. Well, you know, it's strange to see that fertilizing is about 100%, yield bonus about 95%, and yet the yield is so low. Is that normal for soybeans to do that many acres with so low yield? I'm not entirely sure, but it's a learning curve, right? And yeah, we'll take it no matter what it is. We're just happy to combine some soybeans. There is just a little strip left here from the soybeans. So I figure while we're waiting for that guy, oh come on, where are you at? It's like, damn it, I'm trying to continue a story here and it's not working very well. Anyway, the other header has been brought back to the yard, and the combine's been fueled up. So I figured now is as good a time as any to wash that off, seeing as it's kind of the last of the harvest. A little bittersweet moment. I don't think there's much else to combine. I'm gonna take some time and wash my combine down and make sure everything is nice and clean, ready for storing for the winter. Oh, my hose was being stretched too far. Yeah, clean off the tracks, all that good stuff. We just harvested the last thing on the field, other than one field of sugar beets, which, to be quite frank, I don't care about. And I am not going to harvest these sugar beets. So from here on out, it's just going to be cultivating. Oh, it's not going quite so deep. I still need to get a better shed for these combines, but maybe that time will come yet. Anyway, park it there for now. And where's my other combine at? Oh, he's over there. We'll go run over there and quickly get him unloaded. There we are. Yeah. And we'll see how much soybeans we have left over. See how much we actually made this year off of field number 2. And here comes the final bit of soybean here. Get that all dumped in there. And let's see what the tally shows. There we go. We said we were going to jump above barley, so I think we can do this. See the numbers at the bottom right. That's what I'm watching here. Hopefully, we can jump above barley. If we get 100,000, I'd be totally impressed. If we do better, even more impressed. Come on, give me 100,000. So close. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Oh, just shy of the barley. You know what? That's okay. I am still thoroughly impressed with what we did get. So this thing is quite the mess, I have to say. And the hours on this thing, my goodness, I haven't even paying attention, but there's a lot of hours on this unit. One of the things we should do now before the turn of the clock is get rid of all of our leased items. And that was some kind of weird swerving there that I did not appreciate. So why don't we go over all of our leased items and see what we have, what we can get rid of, and just go from there. Up on the slaughtering table, or anyway, the stuff we want to return, is this auger wagon for one. We shall return, thank you muchly. And this honeybee header shall also be returned. But that is not all. I've been thinking, and I've been considering, and you guys remember that I had a grain trailer, which I don't see here. So there's another one I'm missing. This is going to be very expensive, isn't it? This John Deere corn header that I never wanted, we will sell. This 60-foot Durus that we can't use anyway, we're going to sell. Oh my, that's quite a bit of money. Cultivator, we only have one, the other one's still missing. This seeder, I will be getting a bigger one, but I'm not going to sell this just yet. I need to see what my cash flow is going to be like. What else was there? No, tether's fine, the mower is fine, windrowers are fine, dollies. The snuffle stick can go. We don't use it enough. Front loading tools, those are all fine. Front loader itself is fine. That's fine. All of this is good. Baling is good. Weights, we should really have more than one, but we don't. The forage pickup is going to be gone by the end of the year, but we'll get there eventually. And yeah, all the rest of that looks good. We did talk about getting rid of the 7810. I will probably get rid of it, but not right now. I'm still hanging on to that one for just a little bit. Okay, so that means we have 166,000 worth that we sold. Okay, you can see those leasing costs just went out there too. So now what we're going to do next is We'll find this guy. We're going to dismiss him. Don't worry, we'll get back to him very soon. But we need to go talk to the insurance. So we're here at the insurance office, and yeah, it sounds like they're willing to put up about 1.2 million for us to recoup our losses here. So what they say they have to do, they have to they need a little bit of time to cut the check, so they're asking us to fast forward the time, and we can definitely do that. As you know, that is something that is rather easy to do in game. So you can see time is really flying by quickly. While the time's flying by, I'm just going to be watching to make sure there's no other contracts that I could be picking up. We definitely don't want to do any of these bailing ones, but we can see there's a bit of money in the account right now, and 1.1. So it'll take a little bit yet until we have the right amount in there, because we should be looking at about 1.9, so you know, almost $2 million by the time all said and done. So we're going to fast forward a bit of time and keep checking those contracts, and hopefully before too long we can recuperate all of our losses here. And wouldn't you know it, it took us, well, pretty much till 8 o'clock at night for them to finish cutting the check. So you know what, seeing as it's nighttime, I think that's just perfect for leaving it right where it's at. We'll continue again for next week. Next week there should be a lot of planting going on, a lot of cultivating, all that good stuff. So stick around, and we will catch you in the next video. And by the way, do all the good stuff that YouTubers always tell you to do. That way you can help me out, but only if you really want to. Till next week, take care guys. We'll see you then.